Hey, guys. The big, Unsukamaru and Bugsy Prime, they're hardcore drinking right now. So I decided, hey, let Mr. No Name sit around and talk to you guys for a minute. Yeah, we're kind of doing the blurb. We're doing the blurb. So take a seat. Get your favorite drink of choice. And just sit back and let old Bugsy, let old Mr. No Name talk to you for a minute. So, anyways, you're probably wondering, well, what are you gonna talk about? Okay, guys, the blur's about to start a little bit more bashery. But I've been hearing people have been going off on people who actually like Sonic Frontiers, who are saying this is gonna be finished. This is gonna be finished. Like all the animation stuff is gonna be finished when it comes out. Some people are saying Forces 2. Some people are harassing people on Twitter. And you know what? You know what, folks? I gotta say this. Okay, let me just say this right now. Y'all motherfuckers begged and pleaded with Sega to give you a Sonic game. When we were dealing with the virus in full swing, y'all kept begging and pleading and wanting for Sega to give you a goddamn Sonic game. And when they were busy working on the goddamn thing, you were like, oh, please, they're not being transparent with us. They're not telling us anything. No, they're not telling us anything about the game. I know that some of you have probably been in lockdown for a little while. Some of your brains are probably a little fried. And I'm sorry if I'm insulting half of you. But you motherfuckers who are just insulting people just for liking the fucking game, it's stupid. It's like, it's Forces. It's Sonic Forces all over again with all you fucking idiots coming out of the woodwork hating on this game before it even comes out. And you can say, oh, well, Bugsy, I'm going to judge the game. Fine. Judge the game the way you want by videos alone. Do what you do. But don't take it on the people that are legitimately excited. And don't say this is toxic positivity. People have hope. Hope is different than toxic positivity. They're cautiously optimistic and hoping to God that this game is gonna be good. But you motherfuckers sit there on your keyboards typing away like a bunch of stupid moronic jackanapes, going, oh my God, well the Sonic. This sucks because blah, 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 blah. And you guys are just the problem. You're just part of the problem. You know who's part of the problem? You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers that want to hate on Sonic because you've been burned out so many fucking times. Let me tell you about being burned out so many times by this fandom. I have gone through that more times than I could say. And, as my job as the basher, a job that is self-proclaimed onto myself, that I took up the role of. I know what that feels like more than anybody else, and I damn sure will stop anybody from doing that to other people. And I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what gender you are. This shit needs to stop. You motherfuckers say that everybody's happy and positive about it is part of the problem. How about you motherfuckers for once in your fucking lives Do something. Make a video. Make a game. Do something. Make a Sonic game exactly like that and see how hard it is. But hating on these people for just being excited? Are you fucking real? I'm sorry that people can't be as cynical as you. And trust me, I know about being cynical. I used to be the biggest cynic in this fandom. But that's the thing about being cynical. You don't let anybody in. You want to wallow in your anger and your disappointment of the franchise and never want to do anything good about it. And what's worse is some of these Sonic tubers are doing the exact same thing. Y'all know who you are. I'm not even going to fucking say it. And that ain't me being pussy. That's me just being me and not trying to get a bunch of people jumping down your throat because this fandom likes to jump on people. I may be a lot of things, folks. But I will never hate on somebody who is actually excited for something. Even if you guys are excited, even if like it was like Ian Flynn making a game about Sonic that Sega allows him to do. Sure, I'd have my own reservations of it, but if everybody's happy, I'm not gonna be fucking like, you guys are part of the problem. I'll just know it ain't from me. Everybody's like, but here, Bugsy, it's so empty. Motherfucker, that could change. Who fucking knows? Are you, like, let me just say something. To all you motherfuckers out there. Are you a game designer? Have you ever designed a game? Like, people are people like Monica just like, but, you know, Sunset Heights was like the what? Like the first, like the third or 13th stage. Okay, but are you a game designer? Do you know particularly what's going on, the inner workings of this game? Do any of you know the inner workings of this game? And no, I'm not gonna take what leakers said as fucking gospel like a lot of these other Sonic tubers do because they're bored and they don't have any content worth talking about, and that's why they sit around in a malaise waiting for another Sonic thing to talk about because they know they hitched their wagon to the wrong fucking pony, and rather than actually do something because God knows they don't want to branch out and learn something else or do something else or be a part of another fandom. Because they know Sonic gives them the freaking big views. They sit, and they just cry and whine. And then, like, when the virus started, every last one of you just cried out to Sega, going, please. And then you guys kept complaining about, oh, they gave us the logo but nothing else. They gave us the trailer but nothing else. They didn't say nothing. Now, I don't want to be like the Great Clement or fucking Pat the NES punk who lovingly cups his friend Ian's gonads. I don't want to be them. But I'll say this. Some of you Sonic fans are just straight up ungrateful. Yeah, I said it. The old adage of some of you not knowing what you want is true. It's just not all the Sonic fans. I don't care what any of you say. I've wanted a Sonic Open World game for years. Okay? Since I was a little tiny chaotic jester. Okay? And I thought it'd be cool to have Sonic have a game where Sonic can just go anywhere and everywhere. Nick on Aqua Magma had the same inclination. Some people just wanted to be like Green Hill Paradise. But that's the thing. Sega's gonna do what they feel is right, and sure, Sega has been taking a lot of L's. I will freely admit that because Sega isn't what they used to be, but at least they still fucking try. Lately, when it comes to PSO and stuff, they kind of were taking a little bit of L's here and there. It's just you guys want to proverbially browbeat everybody just because they're excited for the games. And, if I see any anti-Sonic fans just go, well, let me just say something. You guys hate Sonic from the jump, so whatever you guys say is truly invalid because you guys don't really care either way. I'm just talking to these Sonic fans that actually want to start some shit. You guys, I don't even really want to acknowledge you that much, but someone's going to say, what about the anti-Sonic fans? So I just wanted to beat them to the punch. With that said, I feel like this is why the Sonic community can never have good things. Not just because of the blatant lashing out at people, like Kev for one. But all these people that are getting attacked just for liking the game. Hey, I'm sorry you motherfuckers think that like every other freaking person should have the same ideals, the same thoughts as you. Because, well, let me tell you something. People are different. We all have our different opinions. What you define as shit may be the greatest treasure that anybody could ever possibly have. But, any of you idiots that say, you're a part of the problem. Well, you know what you're a part of? You want to know what you're a part of? The idiots that think the Sonic cycle truly exists. When it was just made by a bunch of idiots that just were like you guys and thinking that, well, since Sonic is that, we shall hate Sonic and make videos about it. You see what I'm saying? That's basically how the anti-Sonic fans got formed back in the day. How do I know this? I've seen it. That's the thing about being on YouTube as long as I have. You see shit. But yeah, all you motherfuckers that say we're part of the problem. No, you guys are part of the problem. You're just feeding into the old stereotype of all people that don't like Sonic anymore. Personally, if you're just gonna browbeat people, go to another fandom where that shit is okay. Because I know a few fandoms that would love to do that are even more toxic. But you guys are fucking toxic simply because you just want to browbeat people for just having hope. Have we become shaded and jaded to the point where having hope is a bad thing? But it is what it is. Because you guys will constantly keep fucking with other people until karma bites y'all in the ass, and then you're gonna see. Maybe I shouldn't have been a dickhole, but you will prove me wrong. You say you'll prove me wrong. Seriously, I'm gonna put like a thing that's saying this thing for kids. But at the end of the day, you guys will constantly keep proving me right. That us Sonic fans can't even have. We can't even come together as a fucking fan base and just agree to disagree. Because it's always you idiots that scream the loudest and the hardest because you just want to beat people down for whatever reason. It's probably not even Sonic. Probably some deep shit that you don't even want to talk about. But hey, who knows? I don't know your life. But I wanted to get this out of the way because honestly we're doing the blurb and honestly I wanted to get this out of the way. With that being said, let's move on to Winnie the Pooh. To the Winnie the Pooh horror movie, Blood and Honey. Now, oh god, my voice kind of went down on me. Just kind of went out. Well, Blood and Honey. I don't know, man. I feel like, I like the idea of a Winnie the Pooh slasher movie. I made a slasher movie about a fucking chicken, guys. About a giant chicken. And it is. And every time I think about it, I'm like, I can't believe I wrote that. I can't believe I wrote that and did it in the that game, the movies. And it was actually pretty good because I remember it got good reviews. My dog is licking something. She said, "Down, lay down, lay down." She's like, she's just looking at me like, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again as soon as you turn around. Guys, she's literally looking at me like that. Either way. So, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is, like, you know, they're kind of doing the whole slasher kill thing, and it's like, when it comes to the slashers, right? They literally, they're literally just, you know, just offing people. When I think maybe these marks that Winnie the Pooh and Piglet are often should be people that are close to Christopher Robin. We can think about it. How cool would this movie have been? Because it's not just that Christopher Robin doesn't feed them, which it doesn't make sense because in the original context of Winnie the Pooh, they're stuffed animals. So how the fuck, like Winnie the Pooh eats honey, and we never fucking question that. But like, we never see what Piglet eats. Like, so they got Pharaoh. They're in the woods. They killed Eeyore. That happens. And yes, Eeyore's my favorite character, but I separate this into an alternate universe. What the Christopher Robin movie on Disney could have been if they went that way. So it doesn't really bother me none. Like, it doesn't really bother me like it bothers everybody else. Like, my friend Grinson is deeply disturbed by it, man. And me, I'm just like, I've seen worse. I mean, that's one of the adages of being on the internet as long as I have. You've seen mostly everything, and you're just like, nothing surprises you anymore. But with that said, I feel like the movie should be like all these friends of Christopher Robin that he made after Pooh and Piglet, and literally have the movie be like Piglet and Winnie the Pooh basically offing Christopher Robin's friends until Christopher Robin's the only one that's left. And he gets hints that Winnie the Pooh and Piglet are just doing this, but he keeps quiet. Until one of his last friends go, "Christopher, you know something, don't you? You know what's happening to our rest of our friends, man." It's like, I do. When I was a boy, I was in I was in a place called the 100 Acre Wood. I had two friends, Piglet and Pooh. And they were my best friends. We'd play, we'd learn, we'd go on adventures. But I had to leave because I was getting older. I had to leave for college. Pooh and Piglet. They said they were okay. But something told me that they didn't take it well. You know? And then he explains all that. The friend is like skeptical. He doesn't know what the fuck to make out of it. He's like, sure man. So he thinks it's crazy. But then he sees Pooh and Piglet out the corner of his eye one night, and they like get him, or at least they injure him. And Christopher Robin has his final stand. He's like, Pooh, Piglet, I know you're out there. Let's talk. Oh, looks like Christopher Robin finally wants to talk to us. Hey, Piglet. Oh, dear. It looks like he finally wants to say something to us. Why? Oh, Christopher Robin, I'll tell you why. You left us. No food or friendship. You quickly discarded us when you had real friends. So, we did the only thing we could do. Off most of your friends, so you would play with us again. Don't you see? This was all for you. All for you. And then, like, he pretends to, you know, like, I'm sorry, you guys. It just feels kind of like a Disney thing, right? And then, like, Chris Brown gets, like, a knife and stabs Piglet. And Pooh's like, oh no, Piglet, you. And then we start seeing Winnie the Pooh, like, go straight into bear mode. He ain't the stubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff anymore. He is ready to attack. And Christopher Robin and him, like, have this final confrontation. Maybe Christopher Robin loses an arm. And then he stabs Winnie the Pooh. The cops actually see Christopher Robin attacking this hulking bear monstrosity. And they help him shoot it. He's like, and they see his other friends, like, they see, or have like the friend tell him that this is happening. And then he gets the police. He's like, what happened here? Playtime gone wrong, or something like that. And then it could end off with like Pooh and Piglet being alive or something because of a certain wish upon let's just say a wish upon a star brings them back. Kind of cheekily saying, yeah, Disney, we understand that you're pissed, but we're doing this for 2 more sequels. Boom. That's how I'd write it. Each death would be a little bit more gruesomer than the last, personally. You know, like you're upping yourself every time one of Christopher Robin's friends get killed. It's kind of one thing and I think with Winnie the Pooh, there's like a lot of suspense of how people are gonna die by Winnie the Pooh. Like, what are they gonna do? What is gonna happen? What are they doing? So you're like thinking to yourself. So you're thinking like, what are they gonna do? And that builds a lot of suspense and tension that while you're watching. I feel like that would work. I had a third thing I was going to talk about. Talked about Sonic. Talked about you. Talked about the Sonic fans. Talked about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. What else could I talk about? Hmm. Hmm. I guess I don't have anything to really talk about. Still working on my gaming goddess. Still working on a bunch of things. Um. There's there's something I was gonna talk about and I forgot it. Oh yeah, I'm going to maybe try streaming on my website. That's one thing I might do, but I don't know when. Well, I'll see you guys later. Peace.